Bro, my niece not gone, bro. Bro, no.
What you mean?
Were you telling the dog to bite her? Because that's what it sounds like in the video. You're holding the dog back with a leash. I'm gonna let you get her. I'm gonna let you get her. If you say I'm going to kill you, and then the child's dead the next day from injuries caused potentially by you, what does that look like?
It looks bad.
في أغسطس في ليك كاونتي فلوريدا، ست تم اتهامها إنها قتلت بنت صاحبها واللي عندها 9 سنين بس. الشرطة قالت إن المتهمة هي تايشيل مارتن واللي عندها 34 سنة، وإنها عذبت البنت بطرق كتير جدا، زي إنها خلت كلب روتوايلر يهجم عليها. تايشيل اترحلت على أوضة التحقيق وهنشوفها هناك بعد شوية. نرجع شهر لورا لما أهل البنت عرفوا إنها ماتت.
He last physically saw her before they went to the cruise. He took.
Bro, what? Bro, my niece not gone, bro. Bro, no.
What you mean?
Bro, where that hoe at, dog?
What's
Bro,
going on?
move,
What's
bro.
going on?
Move.
What's going on?
Wait, dog.
What's going on? Tell me what's going on. What's going on? What you mean, Marco? No, Booby, I know. No, I told you.
What, dog? 2 days, bro. 3 people. Bro, where is she, bro? Bro, what happened?
Tell me what's going on.
We're investigating it right now. I need to talk to Juan. I need to talk to Juan. We need to finish talking to him, and then we'll get with you guys and let you know, okay?
No.
Bro, that's my baby, bro. Oh, my God.
الشرطة قالت إن في مكالمة جت ل 911 بعد ما لقوا جماريه سانشيز اللي عندها 9 سنين فاقدة للوعي في البيت اللي كانت عايشة فيه مع تايشيل ولوان سانشيز أبوها، والاتنين أكدوا إن البنت ماتت من أسباب طبيعية. بس بعد أسابيع طلع تقرير التشريح واللي قال إن مفيش أسباب طبيعية ولا حاجة، وأشار على اللي كانوا بيعتنوا بيها ساعتها. المحققين قبضوا على تايشيل وودوها على أوضة التحقيق.
What happened?
Honestly, I can't say how she passed away. She was, when I found her, she was sleeping. All I can say is, you know, she did receive whoopings. The girls told me that she fell that day when I was asleep. When I was sleeping, I did not witness that fall. I don't know how she passed. I don't know how she passed away. I honestly don't.
Okay. How did she get the pinch marks all over her body?
I have pinched her before, but from what I saw, I didn't pinch. I didn't do all of that.
Did anybody else pinch her?
Yeah.
Who?
Dad.
Dad? Presumably, according to your story, what happens next? You wake up and then it's 4 o'clock in the morning or earlier, whatever time you woke up. Kind of go from there when you woke up.
Can't quite remember the time. I went in the bathroom. I didn't see her walking out of the room, but walking back into the room, I saw her on the mattress. I knew she had been peeing on herself, so I tapped her and said, "Do you have to use the bathroom?" She didn't respond. Tapped her again, she didn't have to use it, and she didn't respond, so then I called the police.
So what kind of abuse would, or what kind of discipline would Lawan use on Jamaria?
What you mean, like use?
Like whoopings, would she timeouts?
Like if she got in trouble.
Like if she got in trouble for something, what would be the recourse that Lawan would do?
I mean, initially it'll start out with maybe having to run in place. That's a lot of things that he would tell her to do, or they would have to stand on the wall sometimes, and then it eventually resulted into a whooping.
How did Jamaria sprain her ankle and when?
She told me that she tripped over the dog food downstairs when she was walking in the dark in the living room.
So the downstairs living room? Okay. And then, how did she get the burns to her feet and her back?
Said it was from hot water from the hair.
What was she doing with the hair? I understand Rosario does hair, but I'm trying to see if you understand.
She has to dip it in hot water. And apparently she had moved or something.
Do you know about how her lip got busted or her teeth got broken out of her mouth?
I thought it was from the treadmill.
Why do you think it was a treadmill?
Because that's what I believe she told Rosario that.
Okay. When did that happen?
That week, I don't know exactly which day.
Did you guys take her to the doctor for it? I mean, teeth injuries are pretty painful.
No, she didn't. No.
She didn't complain about it or anything?
No, I didn't even see it. She didn't even show it to me.
And has anybody ever been locked in that room?
No.
As punishment?
No.
Do you know what Blue Star is?
No.
You ever seen CSI shows where they have like the spray, they spray on blood, and they call it luminol, and it lights up with blood? Kind of hard to see a little bit in that one, or look at the floor on that one.
Okay.
This is a better picture. This is the floor with the door closed.
Okay.
So why would there be blood there?
I have no idea. Is this human blood?
Or monkey. It's primate or human.
I mean, I have animals. So.
But it's not blood. They won't react with animals. So this is the couch that Jamaria slept on?
Yes.
See the blood stains?
Wait. Yeah.
Okay. And then this is your bathtub upstairs in the master.
Yes.
Okay.
Her.
Did Seven bite her again? And just so you know, she had a laceration behind her ear that looked like it was caused by a dog bite. So across her head, she had a bite mark here and a bite mark here where he grabbed her across the back of her head. When that incident occurred, that you said was you and Jamari in that room, did Seven bite her?
I'm not that I know of.
المحققين وصفوا انه كان في حروق وعضات كلب وعلامات قرص واسنان مكسوره واوض كتير فيها دم، وتايشيل بتقول انها ما تعرفش حاجه عن الحاجات دي، ودلوقتي بيسالوها عن نظام الكاميرات اللي في البيت وان الفيديوهات اختفت وقت موت البنت.
The home security system you guys had, who had access to that? On their cell phones.
Me, LaJuan, and my mom.
LaJuan didn't have access to it.
He had access to the phone.
Okay. There's only two users.
Yeah.
That's you and your mom. Not LaJuan. There's only two phones.
So on my phone, I'm logged in.
Yes. So when I asked you earlier what happened on the 12th, I'm asking you that because there's a bunch of videos that were deleted on the 12th. And they were only deleted by one user, and that's either you or your mom. So I'm asking you what happened on the 12th to cause a bunch of videos to be deleted. If something happened where you hit LaJuan, I don't care. He probably deserved it, to be honest with you. So I'm just trying to understand the dynamics inside the house.
You know, like, just basically, it was a big argument between him and I, about a lot of the stuff that was going on.
Did you know he was having an affair?
No.
And that while you were in Miami on your way back up, and he had your car and he was cleaning it, that he was meeting with this girl and is basically having a child with him? No idea? Okay.
المحققين قالوا ان صاحب تايشيل كان في علاقة تانية وبعدين سألوها عن اسبابها. تايشيل بدأت تتكلم اكتر لما المحققين قالوا لها انهم عارفين حاجات كتير.
You know, there's another video too of her running in place. You had her running in place, and then for whatever reason you kick her from behind. She trips over the bag of dog food. That's when she sprained her ankle. I mean, that's because the next video with her in it, she's wearing an ankle wrap. It fits. There's no video of her wandering through the downstairs living room, tripping over a bag of dog food. There's a video of her proceeding wearing a wrap on her foot, of her running in place and you kicking her and her falling over a bag of dog food. So it's kind of like a half truth, and that's.
If she sprung her ankle at that time, I did not know.
There's no video of her wandering around the room. I mean, I will tell you this, that your cameras are top notch. We got 2,820 videos that I had to go through. And it captured a lot inside your home.
المحققين قالوا لها انهم جابوا آلاف الفيديوهات من الكاميرات وده خلى قصصها تتفكك بسرعة. تايشيل حاولت ترمي اللوم على لوان، بس المحققين شايفين انها هي المتهمة الأساسية في الموضوع وكشفوا الحقيقة.
Premeditated murder, first degree, which is the top. And then there's aggravated child abuse. And then
why am I being charged with premeditated murder?
Well, because some of the statements that you made while you were attacking Jamaria about killing her.
Scare tactics.
Well, scare tactics was also premeditation. It's scare tactics, and then if you say it and then it happens, what does that look like?
It's crazy because I only said that because he said that, and I was just repeating to her what her dad said.
I get it, but if you say, I'm going to kill you, and then the child's dead the next day from injuries caused potentially by you, what does that look like?
It looks bad, but that's not what happened.
And then the last chart, I think it said it's child neglect. So aggravated child abuse, child neglect, murder.
Is there anything else you want to say about any of this? You want to tell us? Do you think it's important?
I just know that I didn't do this. Like, I would never do anything to kill her. Like, those words came honestly because he had just told her that, and I knew she was scared from that. So when she did something wrong, I just used it. But I would never do nothing like that. I would never do anything. And then to say that
on the 15th, when you kicked her down, punched her or kicked her in the gut, kicked her in the back, stomped her head, grabbed her by her hair, dragged her across the floor, had the dog like he's gnawing on her face, right? And she's at the bottom of the stairs and she's lifeless and helpless and limp. And you're yelling at her to get the fuck up, go upstairs, get the fuck up. This wants me to kill her.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, so question for you: does that look good or does that look bad?
No, it looks bad.
Okay, is that abuse?
Just words.
No, it wasn't just words. You kicked her repeatedly. You stomped her head. You kicked her in the back. Kicked her in the stomach. You dragged her by her hair across the floor, up the stairs. Like, so that's abuse. I don't know how you want to define that. That's not discipline. That's not corporal punishment. That's not a scare tactic. That's straight up abuse.
تايشيل اتهمت بقتل من الدرجة الأولى، قتل طفل بالإهمال وإساءة للأطفال. سجلات المحكمة بتقول إنها ما كانتش مذنبة وهترجع المحكمة في الربيع. ولاية فلوريدا عايزة إعدامها. المحققين كمان كلموا لوان في مقابلة صوتية وسمعنا شوية عن قصته.
I've read your text messages. You've accused her of stuff. You say it's in jest, but I have a dead child with injuries. I mean, that's not how a child's nipple is supposed to look.
What the is that?
That's a nipple. Why does it look? Why do both your
never look like that? Honestly.
Why do both your daughter's nipples look like that, and they're both around Taishel? Why?
I'm not defending.
Like, I don't even know like what causes that.
Okay, but I'm not defending her. Sir, honestly, I
got videos all day long inside the house of her screaming and yelling at your daughter. I got a video of her on the cruise ship grabbing your daughter by her throat. You're telling me she's not a bad person, but I can see the monster every day. She thinks your daughter's possessed.
I'm going off from what I see, sir.
But you're never there.
And that's the problem. Like, oh my God, man, I can't believe I failed my daughter like this, man.
I get it, man. But you're telling me that you've been there for 7 months and you did not see a single mark on this child?
I told you about the whooping. I saw a group.
This is not whooping, man. So
no, that's just, this is something different. All of that has, but anything under her.
I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know. I can tell you what I think it is. A lot of these wounds are on her face, her ears, her neck, her shoulders.
That has to be new.
Right, and in the phone conversation that you have with her in text message, she says, "Bro, I'm gonna kill this kid," talking about Jamari to you, and she says, "I just punched her so hard, made her fall over," and you said, "Shake my head, I can't believe she doesn't listen to you."
No. See, it must be something deleted because
it's not deleted. I have both sides of the conversation.
She said she punched her. See, I'll be at work when she be texting me.
المحققين ما صدقوش ان لوان ما يعرفش حاجة واتهموه هو كمان بقتل طفل بالإهمال. لوان قال لهم ان هو مش مذنب وهيرجع المحكمة في الربيع. لحد هنا وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو. لايك شير سبسكرايب واستنونا في الفيديو اللي جاي.